Good morning. Got my fresh, delicious coffee right here. Pushed my blinds up. Try to make it a little bit brighter today. And I've got my ring light on, but I don't want to bring it too close. It's been pretty difficult trying to sleep all night since I moved back here. And yesterday I worked after lunch. I worked until 5. It was closer to 5:30 by the time I got off work. So I was exhausted and went to bed pretty early, like 8:30 last night. Slept the entire night. Woke up this morning feeling refreshed. Feel really good today. Got a lot on my mind. So I figured I would talk a little bit. I looked at my YouTube studio statistics, and most people don't watch my video past, I think it's just about at 4 minutes, 3 minutes 55 seconds or something like that. Which is really weird when you read those things, because you think it says people viewed your video, so you think people watch your video all the way through. And a lot of people, especially from the comments, you can tell they do watch it all the way through. But if I'm reading the statistics right, most people don't watch my video past about 4 minutes. And I'm always going to make like 20-minute videos, because for me personally, when I'm as a YouTube watcher, I can't stand short videos. Some short videos are great because if you're busy or something, or you can always catch up on them later. But for me, it's never enough. If I'm watching someone, it's because I like that person. It's not even really about what they're putting in their videos. It's mostly about me wanting to hear them talk, and I want to know more about the person. So that's the kind of videos I'm going to make. And one of the guys I watch, one of the channels I watch, Camo Dave, he said some really awesome things the other day about, he broke it down into percentages, you know, about what kind of people are going to watch you and everything, and what your audience is like. There's a certain percent that absolutely love you, there's a certain percent that they're oddly compelled by you, and then there's a percentage that despise you and hate you. But what really got me was him saying the compelling part, because, okay, this is going to sound bad, but there's a lot of people that I subscribe to that I just don't really like watching their videos. I care just enough about them to subscribe to them, you know, to support them in that way. And sometimes I do watch their videos, but I don't believe a person can have that many friends. I don't think it's ever good to have so many friends. Everybody's circle, when it comes down to it, should be pretty small. I myself have a small circle so far on my channel. But if you hit everybody's notifications, if you have on everybody's notifications, how on earth can any of us keep up with all that? That's just ridiculous. So that for me, I only have just a handful of people that I religiously watch their videos immediately as soon as I'm actually waiting every day for their videos. There's just a small amount of people that I'm like that with on YouTube. And the other ones I just watch here and there and support them here and there, but that's just how I am personally. I think it's just ridiculous to try to think you can keep up with hundreds of people. It's just absurd. So I'm not gonna, that's not how I YouTube. So I don't expect all my subscribers to watch all of my videos. That's just ridiculous. I certainly don't expect everyone to comment on my videos. That's just ridiculous too. There's certain channels that I comment on every one of their videos. And there's also just times when I go through periods where I just don't feel like commenting on anyone's videos. That's just how I am personally. Because sometimes I go through a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks where I don't feel like talking to anyone. I just don't. But yeah, I'm always gonna make longer videos, so that's just how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make, you know, at least 20-minute videos, and I'm gonna try and do a video a day because I've got a lot on my heart. So I figure what Camo Dave said is true. You know, if people are compelled by me and they care about me, then they'll watch my videos. And if not, I really don't care. I'm just not gonna cater to all the tips and tricks and what people say. I appreciate, well, this morning, one of my new favorite channels, The Crockers Unleashed, he had a bunch of really helpful tips, you know, looking at the camera lens, which I'm just not going to do because I can't. Because in real life, in reality, I don't really look people in the eye. I'm just not that kind of a person. I'll hold your eyes for a second, but you're not gonna glimpse into my soul like that unless I know you better. It's just not gonna happen. Too difficult for me. Which I try to look at the lens a little bit today because of what he said, but mostly I'm not going to follow, you know, if you Google YouTube tricks and tips and stuff, I'm not going to follow the mainstream advice. I don't care about looking professional. I don't care about any of that. Here's another example. On the Crockers Unleashed podcast channel this morning, he said something about putting up pictures. He said, absolutely don't do that. Well, I love doing that. And the thing is, he's not saying it won't work for everyone. And I really don't care if it works or not because I'm here on YouTube to express myself. I'm kind of using YouTube as just a regular social media. You know, I don't use Facebook. Done tired of Twitter, really. And there's a lot of memes that I see and stuff that really either encourage me or speak to me. So I like adding those in, you know, for a visual for people. I just like doing that, and I'm always going to do that. I don't care if it doesn't look professional, because I'm not going to fall into the standards of this giant YouTuber that does everything this way and that way. It's just never going to happen. You know why? Because I want to actually enjoy my videos. I don't want to get burnt out on them. So if I'm going to do a 20-minute video a day, then I don't want to spend an exorbitant amount of time editing or any of that junk. It's not for me. I don't want my days to be taken up, stressed out, or living for YouTube, even if it is, hopefully will be a job for me. I also want it to be something that really helps my brain and really is good for me. So, that's just some of my thoughts on that. I turned the heater off for this video, so it's already getting a little cold in here. We're expected to have snow today, but I don't have the weather app. I've been a weather freak for my whole life. I'm usually completely accurate with predicting the weather just because I'm really in tune with nature. I always have been. Doesn't really feel like it's going to snow, and if it does, I think it's just going to melt as soon as it hits the ground because it rained all day yesterday, and it's still raining all day so far today. Cold rain, too. I do have a small little leak in a different spot than I thought there was a leak at over there by my stove. I mean, it's such a small leak. I put my bigger cast iron over there, and it's what leaked yesterday during an all-day rain is already almost dried up in the pan. I mean, that's how small the leak is. But I've definitely got to get up on that roof and get it rubberized before the rains hit in spring, for sure. I'm glad to feel my power spirit coming back to me because the past couple days I've been, you know, I haven't been sad. I haven't been depressed. I don't get depressed. I'm suffering. I'm taking it to God every hour of the day, but I don't get depressed. But I've been really deep in thought and really turning to God, really thinking about everything really deeply. Last night, Jeremy sent me a really nice, kind message. And it was just nice to be able to have peace. You know, we haven't talked since I left, and you know, he's going about his way, I'm going about my way, and that's something that we have never had. We have never had peace in 7 years between us. So I'm really thankful for that. It's kind of like getting a blessing, you know, from someone you don't expect it from. So yeah, I don't know. that's my thoughts on my YouTube channel. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm not going to follow any rules. I will definitely follow some tips and tricks because it's just smart to do that. For instance, not last night, but the night before, I uploaded a video and it just got a crap ton of views within 3 hours. And I was like, what the heck's going on here? So I thought maybe it was my title or my tags, because I use different tags than I normally do. So I tried it again yesterday, and it didn't work. I got way less views than I normally do. So I don't know what, I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. I think part of it's a shorter video, and people seem to watch my longer videos more. And I also think that it had to do with the time of day that I put it out. And I'm doing a test today because I put the video up pretty early in the day yesterday. So I'm going to put this video out pretty early as well, and I'm going to see if the same thing happens, because if it does, then it's probably better for me to put my videos out at night. So we'll see. I'm just testing and trying things out. Trying to get my watch hours in. But yeah, when I uploaded that video the day, I got like 10 subscribers in an hour. I was like, what the heck is going on? I must have hit something with one of my tags, and I think I know what I did too. I did it because I heard something, I think I heard on the radio. And so I tried that. I tried adding one of those things in my tags. So it might have actually worked. Yeah, I feel my power spirit coming back to me, which is good. A lot of times you'll see me on my vlogs or whatever they're called, and I'll be power spiriting. And there's other times where I just won't, you know, I won't be shining bright, so to speak, energy-wise. Because there's days when I'm thinking so deeply, praying so deeply all day long. I don't have any words. Whoever's around me, you're not gonna hear much out of me. It's just how I am. It's a good day today. Gonna have to get some more blankets. I've got 4 or 5 blankets, but they're smaller ones, and I'm basically just layering. I need a real nice, really nice blanket. Well, I hope whoever sees this video, I hope that you have great peace of mind. I hope you're doing awesome. If you're going through if you're going through a time of suffering, you know, it's going to end somewhere or another, so just hang on. There's a lot of times that I don't allow myself to dwell on the past, on the worst things of my past, but I'm really just constantly reminding myself of the deep suffering that I went through the past 6 years, because I don't ever want to forget. I know how us humans work, and how quickly we forget the lessons that we've learned, and I do not want to forget. Basically, if I was to put it in a sentence, I would just say, I want to always stay down. I want to stay down, because I learned over the past 6 years where my place is, and I want to stay in my place. I don't want to get out of my place thinking I'm something better than I am, or thinking I'm better than I am, thinking I'm worth more than I am, or I want to stay down. I want to stay humble. So I don't want to forget the lessons I've learned. I really want to fold this couch out into a bed, but if I do, it's going to take up a lot more space. But I need to fold it down into a bed. I think that's a lot of the reason why I'm tossing and turning all night. I'm not having bad dreams like I was last time I was here. But I think I know why that is. You know what? Something weird happened to me the other night. Alright, this was 2 nights ago, right? I just kind of had this looming bad feeling, you know. And I fall asleep listening to sermons every night. I think I've said that before. And it's usually one of three preachers that I fall asleep to. And I was listening to Dr. Charles Stanley. And I woke up, I thought with kind of a bad feeling. I pulled down my notifications and there was a comment on YouTube. Said it was from Dr. Charles Stanley. So I tapped on it. Obviously it was wasn't Dr. Charles Stanley, obviously. It was an account that was made 6 days ago. And this was a couple days ago this happened. And it was a huge, massive, long message. And it said, I've looked at your channel profile and I see a lot of spiritual activity around you. There's a evil woman holding an evil mirror who wants to destroy and hold back your blessings, and she's watching you with basically malice. And I mean, I was just like, I kind of felt the Holy Spirit for a second. I was like, whoa, what is this? Wait a minute. And then they said, as of right now, I'm releasing you from that, or I'm stopping her. And it was really deep. And I kept reading. And then it's like, and donate to this, something like an orphanage in Nigeria within 2 days to basically make this happen. I was like, oh my God. I was ticked off. I was really ticked off. I was like, really? You're going to go and say something like that? Like, hey, maybe the Lord brought this spiritual protector over here to my channel to tell me what I already think I know. I mean, like I said before, the worst pain I've ever had in my life, other than a certain specific thing God knows about, it came from women. And I do have a trust issue with women. I have a massive trust issue with women. That is just a fact. I think women are some of the most cruelest, manipulative, unfaithful, vindictive, verbally abusive, controlling, terrible people on this earth. And that's... I'm probably going to get some judgment on that, but you know what? If you know, you know. And I understand it's that way with men too, but I personally have not had that experience. I have not had that experience with men. I have had that experience with women my whole life. So, particularly, the past 6 years. And I don't know. But then I got to thinking about it, that person probably looked at some of my videos and saw that I had freaking Snow White. That I'm really into Snow White. I was like, man, she had an evil stepmother. The freaking evil mirror. What the hell is wrong with people? I don't understand. But, anyways, like I said before in my earlier videos, if somebody's watching my videos and just judging me and hating me, that's on them. There are people that I watch their videos or just come across in life, and I'll get a bad kind of evil thought that pops in my head about them, kind of a mean thought. You know what I do? I immediately replace it with a good one. I replace it with something, like, say, there's this woman that I'm watching on YouTube or something, like, man, she's wicked. I'll replace it with, well, you have really pretty hair. Or, you have really pretty eyes. Or, I like your shirt, or something. And just, there's a way around letting yourself even be hateful in your own mind. I mean, come on. So, if people watch my videos and hate on me, then I guess I'd just be like every other person on YouTube that experiences it. I don't expect anything less. But I do know God watches over me and my channel, so it's alright. People say leave your nasty comments, it grows your channel now. No hate's welcome on my channel. If you want to, it's the sucky thing about YouTube is you can block someone, but they can still watch your freaking videos. And I think that is just ridiculous. I think that we have the right to be able to block someone from even watching our videos, but I guess they say since it's a public platform, that's just the way it is. And that's fine. At least you can block them from commenting on your videos. But, alright, hope you're having a great day. Get used to my talkie because as much as I have the most creative, bone in my body every day of my life, I'm doing something, creating something, even if it's just moving around something, decorating something, whatever. I'm probably not gonna, have that ability with videos, because You know, first of all, I'm using a really cracked phone, a prepaid US Cellular crappy phone, and I mean, I can do what I can, sure, but I'll leave all that fancy stuff up to other people. I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna be a normal me. So I put my videos out the same day that I make my videos, every single time. I don't prepare, I don't do anything, I just put myself out here. So, thank you for being my friend, thank you for being kind to me. Don't expect too much, I won't expect of me, and I won't expect too much of you. Hope God helps you greatly, whatever you need. And He will. Whether you acknowledge Him or not, He's there helping you every day of your life. So, I better be quiet. That's the thing, I'm literally silent 24/7, other than when I make my videos. So, except for when I talk to my sons or my mom. I talk a lot when I'm with my mom. So, that's why you'll get a flood from me for my videos, because, you know, I don't talk. Don't have any friends. Don't have contact with people. My boss talks nonstop, but I just listen. So, alright. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you later. Remember, every bad thing that we go through, it's not for nothing. It's not because life's so unfair or, you know, you're just so unlucky. You're meant to go through whatever you go through, that trials and tribulations. You're meant to go through it. I woke up this morning with an old church hymn on my mind. I've got to call my mother later and ask her. I don't think I brought my hymn book with me, which is weird because I always have it wherever I go. It's near my Bible always. And that's just the words, how blessed are they that fear the foe, the victor and the king. And that's just going through my mind ever since I woke up this morning. How blessed are they that fear the foe, the victor and the king. I just can't stop thinking about it, and I don't know. I've got to find that hymn number from Mom so I can read the whole thing. A lot of times I get spoken to through hymns. You know, we were in church twice a week. Home church. We never had a regular church building or anything. We grew up non-denominational Christian. So we met in homes Wednesday night and Sunday morning. And those childhood hymns, man, I'll never forget them. Alright, I better shut my mouth. You know, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you later. Bye.